Hi, welcome to Conversion Conversations. This is Cameron, and today I'm taking a look at Transformers Generations War for Cybertron Kingdom Core Class Vertebreak. And Vertebreak is an awesome little fossilizer. I think the Fossilizers somehow supersede the Beast Wars characters as my favorite parts of the Kingdom line, and probably my favorite thing, not just in what has happened in War for Cybertron and Generations, but just the coolest thing that Hasbro has done with Transformers in a long time. I just really like these skeletal dinosaurs. So here we've got Vertebreak. She turns into a Dracorex. I want to make sure I'm saying that right. I wasn't 100% sure what dinosaur she transforms into, but I looked it up, and it's a pretty cool one. I really like the detail on her cranium, those bumps on her skull. Her pose is awesome. She's pretty poseable. Her head can move up and down. Her mouth can open, if I can get a nail in there. There we go. So she can get that dino roar. The arms in dinosaur mode don't move, but you can adjust the rib cage slightly to get her a more winged, like arm out appearance. Her hips go everywhere on a ball joint, which is great. Her knees are plenty articulated, and then she's got giant ball jointed feet, so you can get her in, some deep lunging roar positions as she screeches her fury at the enemy, which I think is really neat. I just like that a lot. Her tail doesn't articulate, but it can swivel, so you can get, a different tail position if you want something a little different. And I think she just, again, she looks great. This is a cool looking dinosaur, the skeleton fossil, and next to Paleotrex, the other fossilizer we've looked at, she looks awesome. She is part of Wave 1 Kingdom Core class. She just took a little while to get to my doorstep, apparently, than Rat Trap did. I guess if we want to take a quick look, in size comparison, I think they fill out the core class pretty nicely. So, because she's a core class figure, she does have a pretty simple transformation. We're going to come in and we're going to pop off her tail. We're going to extend out her feet. That's pretty simple. We're going to come in and we're going to open up her dinosaur arms and that part of the rib cage, and that lets us move out her robot arms out and away. Her robot head is hidden here. We're going to come in and we're going to open the back, which lets us swivel, or her head might pop off just because I didn't have it angled right. Pop it back on. There we go. Swivel her head out her back and then close the dinosaur head. It has a tab or a slot here that goes in a tab in her crotch, creating a unified kind of torso, which her little armor piece can fold out over, and then her head comes up, and we've got a cute little fossilizer right here. I think Vertebreak's pretty adorable. I like that head sculpt a lot. Those goggles, the painted red eyes, that looks really great. I like the little bits of metal we get, the silver that we get to hint that this is somehow a robot made out of fossil skeleton pieces. She can hold her sword just fine. And again, next to Rat Trap, I'm pretty happy with the core class figures. I don't intend to pick up any of the big Optimus Prime, Starscream stuff, like those core class figures. I don't care about that. But the Beast Wars characters and the Fossilizers, I'm down for 100%. And then articulation here is similar, again, to before. We get a good head wiggle. We get good shoulder articulation now. Bicep ball joint, so that's plenty articulated. She can swing her tail sword however she wants. Her leg articulation is the same because her legs essentially just stood up. They didn't really transform. So she can, again, get into some actiony sword poses. I like her a lot. I think it's easy to recommend Vertebreak. I think the Fossilizers are just the coolest thing that Hasbro has done for a while. I probably said that earlier in the video. So I think I'm going to keep her in dinosaur mode next to Paleotrex. I'm not sure yet. I plan on getting all of them. I've already pre-ordered some from the Hasbro Pulse fan event, so I'm just looking forward to more. I did, like I said, she arrived a little late, so when I got her, I actually had 2 Vertebreaks. So that means that today's video is also going to be a giveaway video. Just like last Saturday where I announced the giveaway of Warpath, this Saturday I am giving away a Vertebreak. So If you don't know, just like last Saturday, you have a week from today's video to get your entries in, and then I will go in and randomly select a winner. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is put a comment down below saying, I would like to enter the giveaway for Kingdom Vertebreak. That's it. And then I will gather up all those names and I'll draw a winner.